What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Neeks Sports. This is episode 75 of the Neeks Sports podcast, and this is your World Cup 2022 preview and sweepstake. Yes, we're going to be doing a live draw during this podcast of the sweepstake. And as we go through the different teams, we're going to go into a bit more depth in terms of what each team's prospects are, what we think in terms of a preview, what our predictions for those teams, the big ones. We're going to be talking World Cup winners. We're going to be talking underdogs or dark horses, rather. Flop of the tournament. That's what we're going to be talking about as well. Golden boot and golden ball. So the best player of the tournament. All those predictions as we move through this preview. But we're gonna go straight into it. We're gonna go straight into the sweepstake. And as I said, as we go through it, we're gonna stop, talk about different teams. And then come back. So I'm gonna let Ramsey go from here. He's gonna start off with the name. Once he's shared his screen with me, I can bring it up, and we're gonna do very randomized sweepstakes. So there's no.
He says.
Say that again.
Randomized, he says.
You can't call any corruption. You can't call any cheating. You can't call anything like that. It's all gonna be by the book.
We saw what happened with the Champions League draw. Good corruption.
By the web, as the case is here. So we've got all the names of everyone who's been included in the sweepstake. I just want to, Ramsey, can you give us a little shuffle? Give us a shuffle of the names, because I don't like how some of the names are too close to others, and I don't like how it falls in it. So if you can give that a shuffle for us, please.
Yep.
I think Ramsey might have a bit of a delay. I don't know.
There we go.
Oh, you're there.
I'm there.
I think we've got a bit of a delay.
Right, are you ready?
I'm ready. I've been ready. Yeah, it's a bit of a delay, but we got, as you can see, it's going around. Who we got first?
What? Declan Rice.
Declan.
But you're gonna have to announce the winner, because we got a bit. Not the winner, but you have to announce the person, because we got a bit of delay on our side. Ramsey. So Declan's the first name out of the hat. Okay. So the question is, which team does he draw? I would bring up the all the teams available. As you can see, it's all there, all 32. No skullduggery. Until it comes to my name.
Make sure you give that one a shuffle as well.
I'm gonna give that a shuffle.
Okay.
Little shuffle. Shuffle it again. Shuffle again. All right, let's give that a spin.
Ooh, is that Ghana? Is that Ghana?
Is that Ghana?
It's Ghana.
Declan has Ghana. If you can jot that down for us, Ramsey. And I'm hoping you're removing each person as they come through. So I will remove Ghana from the sweepstakes. So Declan has Ghana. Back to you, Ramsey. Can't see it on the screen. Why can't I see it? Oh, there we go. Ramsey, you have to tell us the name, because this is a big delay. Cal, can you even hear us? That's what I want to know.
No, I can't hear him, but he's typing in the WhatsApp, the Neeks Sports. He said it was Finn, so he's typing it as it pops up.
Okay, Finn. So
yeah.
Finn.
This in
Yeah,
Finn is
Ramsey's
out the
struggling
hat.
with his internet right now.
I know. We can see it though. Finn is out the hat onto the team. Let's see who he's gonna get.
Is that Australia? No.
Oh, Saudi Arabia. It's Saudi Arabia.
It's Saudi Arabia.
I mean, things can happen.
No. Don't gaslight it. Don't gas. He's gonna be sat there. If he's watching the stream, he's sat there and he's fuming. He sat there and he's fuming, and he said, "I've just wasted £10. I've just wasted £10. There's no hope."
Miles says, "Pick us a winner." Listen, it's not in my control, innit? Not in my control. I'm just the messenger. Back to you, Ramsey.
Oh, we've got Japan.
Even bring myself in here. I just unmuted my mic and it just threw me in.
We lost Ramsey. We've lost Ramsey, guys. I promise you, this is no skullduggery, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nat was supposed to join us actually, so it would have been a good time to speak about Ghana. Obviously, they
I can take from now that Finn guy is fuming because he's just lost £10.
One of the 5 teams to qualify through the African section. Of the African teams, Kyle, what are you thinking in terms of? So you got Ghana, Senegal, Tunisia, Morocco, and Cameroon. Where are we expecting Ghana? You know what? Before you do, I'm going to bring up the groups as well. But go on.
Yeah, no. To be fair, because obviously I've got a lot of stake in this World Cup. I've got tens and dozens of different kind of bets and all kinds of down on the World Cup. So I've had a long, hard look at it. And before the news of Mane officially being out of the World Cup, I actually had down as Senegal, the only for me, like the only sure African team to make it past the group stages. Ghana was another possibility. They're in the same group with Portugal and Uruguay. I think it's Ghana and Japan. No, not Japan.
Well, Ghana, Korea.
Korea. Yeah, Ghana and Korea. So I think they'll do better than Korea. And I think Portugal are in a shaky place. And I mean, Uruguay are just a solid team all around. That group is very much up for grabs between I believe Ghana, Portugal, and Uruguay. And so they have a chance. But if I had to pick a team, it would have been Senegal. Senegal can still go through, but it's going to be a lot more difficult without Sadio Mane.
Yeah, I think Senegal's benefit is that the group. I mean, I'm not going to disrespect Ecuador, maybe not even Qatar. I don't really study them, but because of, I think second place is so open that even without Mane, they got a chance to come out of the group. But further than that, without Mane, as we've been announced today that he's out of the World Cup completely, I can't see them going further. But let's listen back to the draw. Ramsey, you ready? Are you there?
Damn, that is bad internet.
Oh,
Look at this freeze frame.
This is terrible.
Look at that freeze frame. Golly.
Help me. Nothing. Can he? I don't even know if he can hear us. And this is not great.
1 second. Let me message him on WhatsApp. And let me see if I can do a thing.
What, to share a screen or something?
No, if he copies and pastes the link, maybe I can open up on my end and keep the names and how it is so far. I don't know if it saves.
You can share.
He says,
so if he
shares, it kills his internet.
Oh, okay. Tell him to share. All right. Let me All right, Ramsey, is he there? All right, let's see. Okay, Ramsey, you there?
I'm here.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, share your. Where's he says, "So Ramsey out." Share your the sweepstakes. So you save it and then share it. Share the link and share it into the WhatsApp group, and I should be able to bring up on my side, and we do it that way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
Share it. Apologies, people, but yes, listen, we're gonna get through them.
Yeah, it's all part of the corruption. What?
Listen, this Qatar World Cup, isn't it? Since we're talking about corruption, isn't it? The Qatar World Cup, I think it couldn't have started any better. Japan, are you there?
Since we're out here dealing with corruption, remember what I said in the chat.
What, that England's going to win the World Cup? Okay.
Nah,
Okay,
that make sure don't even put Argentina in the hat. Just write Javern, and then when my name pulls up, Argentina.
That was the plan, but there is no hat.
There's no hat.
But Japan, in terms of corruption, is that a big issue? Obviously, everyone's talking about it in the lead build up to this World Cup, but is it actually a big issue for you? Is it like just get on with the game kind of thing?
Yeah. To be fair, wasn't the Russian one corrupt as well? No?
Yeah, it's all corruption, isn't it?
And they weren't talking much. They was talking, but it's not. It doesn't seem like it is as they're talking about as much as it is for Qatar. I think maybe it's because Qatar ended up moving it to the winter. Moving it to the winter, and also obviously human rights and everything that's going on. But in all honesty, it's going on ahead. So I guess all they can do is just play.
Solo says, "Damn, I've seen better internet while on the safari." Right, listen, back to the draw.
Wait, quick question, Ramon. When you did the first two draws, did you click remove? So are the first two names gone from the wheel?
Of course they didn't. Finn's right there, mate. I'm looking at.
No,
I'm looking at
the
Finn
first
right
name's
there.
gone. The second,
Yeah.
this Finn is there.
If Finn pops up again, we have to remove it, but we'll do that again. We'll do that as it comes through. It's been compromised, guys. It's been compromised.
God.
Oh, Neeks! Oh!
Ramel is the next person out the hat. And he is going to draw.
Is that France?
It's France.
No way.
That's a decent draw early on, you know. I can't lie. So many
Question is. Question, Ramon, are you writing this down already? Or so
I am. I'm writing it down.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool. I'll stop writing it down.
DK says 1998 was corruption. I'm cool with any corruption after that. Yes, 1998 was corruption. And that leads us actually to a good point now that France has just been drawn. It's the curse of the defending champions. Now, I don't know if you lot are aware of the fact, whatever you want to call it, of the defending champions basically not making it out of the group stages in the last 3 tournaments and 4 out of the last 5. So the last 4 European teams, none of them have made it out of the group stages. And I'll bring it up right now. So we've got 1998 France. They were eliminated in the group stage in 2002. Italy in 2006 were eliminated in the group stages. Italy, 2006, 2010, they got eliminated in the group stages along with England as it was. Spain in 2010, the all-conquering Spain side who won the Euros in 2008. They won the Euros in 2012. 2012. Won the World Cup in 2010, but 2014, it was like that was the end of it. And they've got humiliated and out of the group stages. And then 2014, when Germany won it, 2018, they came back and got knocked out in the group stages again. What are we expecting from this France side? Because I'm like, they've got, when it comes to individual players, they are brilliant. They've got individual players across the whole pitch, from back to front. But there's some notable either injury issues, concerns, or just missing players. So we start at the back. Obviously, Varane's come in with his injury issues. Didn't play Man United for the last few weeks. Pogba's not in the squad, injured. Kante's not in the squad, injured. Benzema's had his injury issues all season, actually. So going into the World Cup, and then Nkunku's out. He got injured in training, I think it was by Camavinga. So
and Dembele's injury prone.
Yeah, but are France in the best place really going into this World Cup? What were you expecting from them? Because I'm not going to give too much away now before the predictions. But what are we expecting from France in this World Cup?
Personally, I'm expecting them to qualify. It's not. they'll do good to qualify. I think it's between them and Denmark. Denmark's in their group, right? Yeah, it's between them and Denmark that will top the group, but they should make it through. But other than that, after they make it through, I don't expect them to go much further. I think get past round of 16, get to the quarterfinals. I think they've done well. I don't think they're going to defend their title. I don't think they're good enough. They're on the decline. They've still got some aging players, and they've got some of their so-called superstars are not superstars anymore. Players like Griezmann, for example, washed, like absolutely washed. So yeah, I don't think they were the team that they were 4 years ago. Kante is over the hill and back down at the bottom of the hill now. So like, yeah, they're not the team that they were 4 years ago. But obviously, they've still got some players that you could argue Mbappe was better. He's better now than he was 4 years ago. Got extra 4 years worth of experience, but it's not one man that's going to win you the World Cup. So yeah, I expect them to qualify, but I don't expect them to do much better than just qualify.
What are you saying, Ramsey? Because France is apparently your team. Oui.
I think the problem they have is they're missing their key midfield. What's that?
No, I thought you said the problem is that they're rubbish. But sorry, Karen.
No, the problem is they're missing the key midfield. They ain't got no Pogba or no Kante. And rather, I know they've not really been a part of the side because of injuries and stuff in the past couple of years anyway. But even through the qualifying for the Nations League, they've not really looked themselves. So the problem I think they're going to have is that they'll probably get through the group stages and stuff, but when it gets to the key games, they may just lose the battle in the middle of the field. However, Kylian is there, isn't it? And when Kylian is there, anything can happen. So, yeah, we'll see.
Well, I said the last two defending champs to actually get out of the group was Brazil. 1994 they won it. 98 they got to the final. 2002 they won it. 2006 they got to the quarters. No European team has got out of the group since they've won it. Since France in 1998, or I said before that, I guess it was West Germany. So they have to upset the odds, I guess. I'm not sure what odds they are. The odds of the curse. Listen, we'll get into predictions, but I don't have high hopes for France. Back to the sweepstake. Right. So we got Ramel who drew France. Good draw for him.
Lucky draw.
And the Wood. Yeah, quite lucky, isn't it? Very lucky, very lucky.
Is my name just Jay?
Oh, it's Elliot. Elliot is out of the hat.
Oh wait, that's Elliot. Oh, I thought on my screen that says Nat, just right in the middle of Nat. Okay.
It was, and it just went over. It literally.
Oh, okay.
Remember to take Finn's name out.
I can't do it now. I can only do it when it lands back again. And Elliot will be repping
USA, Spain, USA, what?
the United States of America.
Damn.
Quick
Cheers
question
for that £10.
as we go to the next one. What's the stakes? So we don't have to know the amount, but in terms of first, second, third, or is it just winner takes all? What are we dealing with?
Yeah, so the stakes are first place will get 70% of the pot, and the loser of the final will get 20%, and the third place winner of the third, fourth place playoff will get 10% of the pot. So if you come fourth, fortunately, you might as well just go out in the group stages.
I want
to know
my name out of the hat till I'm playing.
What's my name?
Later. Sorry,
Jay. Yeah, I'll put you down as Jay, as in Jay.
Wesley said I'm playing the odds game.
We're doing like me and my work sweepstake. Is Benzema out? No, as far as I'm aware, he's in the squad. He's carrying an injury.
Don't worry, they got Giroud. Or do they?
Yeah, Giroud's there.
Oh, okay.
Kylian speaks fluent World Cup. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. He's played 1-1. Can't ask much more than that, can you? Next name on the wheel. I keep saying out of the hat. There is no hat. It's on the wheel. You can see it on the screen. Oh, it's Neeks. It's me. It's me.
Damn.
Give him Qatar. Give him Qatar. Come on, the host of
Neymar,
Neeks Sports
listen,
gets the
I
host of
need
the
you.
World Cup.
Neymar.
No,
Vinny
if
Junior.
you get Brazil, I'm calling it right now, guys. It's fixed.
Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No.
Yep, cheers for that £10 as well, mate.
Well, you're out. So, Neeks, before we go on to the next one, just have a little talk to us about your team, your confidence. Neeks, hello, Neeks.
I can't believe it. You know what? This whole thing is rigged anyway. From the moment that Ramsey didn't take Finn's name out, my name is in the wrong place. You see how this thing works? Me. That's the shit. I have been wrong. I have been wrong. I want my money back. I want it back.
Damn.
See what I got? Switzerland. Shaqiri said about. Where's Mbolo? And and Stenderos, what's going on, man?
No, it's what's it called? Granit Xhaka, mate.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the way. You're out. You're out.
That defensive midfielder Arsenal did buy but got rid of. What's his name?
Yeah, sorry, Neeks. It's looking hella tense for you.
No, defensive midfielder, man. They bought him from the last World Cup. He had a good World Cup last World Cup. What's his name? Torreira? Not Torreira.
Not Torreira. What are you talking about, man? Oh, Nene.
No, man. This was Switzerland, man.
Xhaka red card.
Maybe someone can say in the chat. I can't. I don't know. Oh, let's move on. Get over it. Done with nonsense. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Who's next?
I'm not. Go to Ramsey. Is it Ramsey?
Yes, Ramsey.
It's Ramsey. Oh. They're all coming now.
Let's go. Qatar. Where are you? Oh, it's gone past Qatar. Oh, he's gonna get a good one. Oh, it's a great one. Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh no.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Was it Portugal?
That is
Belgium.
Yeah, that's money. Because it's first, second, third. That's my. What you feeling that one, Ramsey?
No, I'm not sure. Not really. I don't think they'll do. I don't think they're gonna do good this year. You know. But I mean, it could be worse. I have to take it.
Yeah, you could be Neeks.
It could be Switzerland.
Yeah. could be Switzerland.
That's how you putting these down. You're writing these down, yeah.
Yeah, I'm writing them down. Yeah.
Okay. What do you put? Brazil next to mine, yeah.
No, I put Granit Xhaka next to yours.
Sure. Belgium should be in the money. No, I say should be.
I don't think they'll finish top 3.
No, they might not, but they should get semis.
Mm-hmm.
Meron is up next. How come Qatar's still in this draw? What's going on? What's this cheating going on?
They're the host. Save the best to last.
And Meron, that looks like Senegal.
Yep.
You want to land on Senegal? Yep. Senegal. No Mane. Thanks for coming. See you next time.
That's another
$10. Down in the dumps with me. I'll tell you that. Are we ever gonna get an African winner of the World Cup? Like in our lifetime?
In our lifetime? No, I don't think we will. Because the best African players, unfortunately, they end up playing for the likes of like France and
the lead.
So I don't know, man. I find it difficult to believe that we will.
Ghana missed the chance, not to win it, but to get to a semi in 2014 with that. 2014? No, 2010.
Yeah, no, I remember that. But honestly, I really feel that Ivory Coast team had a good chance. That team was so good. Solomon Kalou and
Drogba, Yaya,
SDN. Wait, was
SDN Ghana?
Oh yeah, yes, it was Ghana.
But no, they had Javinho. They had
Kolo Toure, Yaya Toure.
Yeah, they were a big letdown.
Yeah.
Did they even make it out of the group stage? They didn't even make it.
They didn't. What that team was very good, man. They had a chance to ruffle some feathers and they didn't, man.
Yeah, man. Let's move on.
Oh,
for Level Studios.
Mario's name is out the hat next. And his sweepstake team will be
Mexico, Tunisia.
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 Tunisia. GG.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Wait, it's frozen.
It's frozen for us.
Oh, it's going around for me. Oh, that's why. Because I didn't share the tab. That's why.
Oh,
Bradley's next out of the hat.
This sound effect is so funny. There's just a random guy going, woo!
Yeah, content like they've won something. Little do they know they're gonna get cut.
Oh!
Oh, look, Iran. There we go. Iran out the hat.
was that for Bradley? Yeah.
That's for Bradley.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Bradley. Unlucky brothers. Next.
You share the
Share
tab, share the
share
tab.
the tab.
Oh,
Jay.
Wait. It's Jay, yeah, Jay.
Just to confirm, that Jay is Javern, right?
Yes, right here in the chat.
Okay.
He's about to draw Qatar. Who did you say you wanted? Argentina? Yeah, all right, Qatar. Oh,
Australia.
At least give me England, at least,
That's what I
man.
thought. You would love England.
You would love England.
You would love it.
I'm out.
Australia, you know.
That was a big team. No,
Yeah,
Anissa
I'm
showed
out.
me earlier
I'm
today.
out.
That's a big
I'm
team.
out. I'm not gonna lie. Next World Cup, just give me your monies because you man are just throwing away money here. Like, just give me your monies instead.
Well, I'm not out the hat yet. I'm about to get Brazil.
Solo
What do you mean?
2010 Ghana still breaks my African heart.
This is dead,
Breaks all of
man.
our
This
heart,
is
mate.
so dead. Australia. Why do my name have to come up now? I blame Finn. Rigged.
Trust.
Ah.
Any money now? Watching, he didn't. Jem, it's all done. It's too late, Jem. I mean,
Trust. You
you can have my team. Pay me for my team. Switzerland, £10.
Let me get a team.
£7.
All right, here we go. Well, if Finn comes again, we'll give it to Jem.
Simon.
Yes, man.
Simon out the hat. And he is drawing. Oh, it's going to be Korea.
South Korea? Is it?
Yep, South Korea.
South Korea.
You know, when it was coming around, you know, Simon thought, yeah, Brazil's coming. No, sorry, man. No, South Korea. But son, isn't it? You can get out. They're in the group of death. That's a group of death. Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea, and
Ghana. Yeah.
I think anyone could top that group. I'm not even confident.
Yeah, for me, there's two groups of death, and that's one of them. The other one is Spain and Germany.
Yeah.
Ron, just send me that Monzo link. Let me pick. Actually, wait. I should be able to see it.
Jason is next out the hat.
Jason Momoa.
Woo!
Oh, it's coming around. Oh. It's Ecuador.
A little bit more of a push, and they would have got Brazil.
Yeah, I know. Ecuador in the group with Qatar, Senegal, and Netherlands.
They've got a chance to get out. They've got a chance.
Next up. Bianca. Our very own Bianca. Who is she gonna draw? I mean, you can't get Brazil because no Firmino, so you might have to do with Uruguay.
She can get England. Jordan Henderson. You know,
oh yeah, of course, Jordan. Oh, let's see. Oh,
is that Japan? Yeah.
Where's Minamino, bro? Japan for Bianca. Listen, a lot of money.
You know who they do have though? That wall striker that had a little bit of a form one time. What's his name again?
He Chan.
Yeah, he went. He's gone to the World Cup.
Is he Japanese?
Yeah, he's gone.
What is that?
You gotta share your screen. Change it.
Sorry. Next up is Kevin. And his team is it's Brazil.
We might have a winner. Kevin might have won the money, guys.
The World Cup favourites. And we're going to talk about that. We have to stop.
Wow.
We have to stop right there and talk about Brazil. And what I really want to talk about is Neymar's legacy. How important is it for Neymar to win a World Cup for his legacy, his footballing legacy, his national legacy? I think the era that he's come in, Messi, Ronaldo, maybe he's not as respected as he should be. How important is it to win a World Cup? Or is it just, well, everyone can't win it? You've had a good career anyway. What are you lot saying?
Personally, I actually think it's quite important for him for multiple reasons. And I'll tell you why. Because for one, like you said, he's played in the same era. Basically, his peers was Messi and Ronaldo. Yeah, he's a couple years younger than him. What is he, 29, 30 now? He's 30 now, isn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, 30. Obviously, Messi's 35, Ronaldo's 37. So he's a good few years younger than him. But obviously, his peak, his best, his peers was Messi and Ronaldo. And I think we can all agree that he's not on their level in terms of legacy. So for him to kind of get that one step closer, if he can win a World Cup and he wins this one, obviously it would have been be a feat that neither of them two could achieve with Portugal and Argentina. So it bring them one step closer, because everything else, Champions League, just goals scored and everything throughout his career, it doesn't even compare to Messi, Ronaldo. Even like goals scored, it doesn't even compare. It doesn't even come close. So to bring him closer, that one step closer to his peers, and get a big jump, he needs a World Cup. But also, if he wants to be talked about amongst the greats, some of the greats of all times, he's going to be outshone. When people talk about the greats, they're going to say, "Oh no, Ronaldinho was better. R9 better," because they won not even just one, but some of them even 2 World Cups. And if he's not got a World Cup to his name as a Brazilian superstar, it's going to be hard for people to say or bring reasons as to why Neymar was better than the likes of Ronaldinho. Because Ronaldinho had all the tricks and all the flair just like Neymar, but he won stuff and he won World Cup. So yeah, I think it's going to mean a lot for him, but also mean a lot for his legacy. I think he needs this World Cup because I don't think he gets another chance in 4 years' time.
What are you saying, Ramsey?
Yeah, I mean, Neymar just never really made it at the top to the top level that maybe people thought he was going to make it, the Messi Ronaldo level. I think he was going to be the next one. He was going to be the Messi Ronaldo. Never really hit that height. So I think it's not necessarily on him. I think the pressure that was put on him maybe have been too high than that he would have expected. And maybe we'll look back and say, actually, you know what, he achieved what he achieved. The problem is for him now, he's now also got to carry the bird. He's got to carry the same country that Ronaldo carried and Ronaldinho carried and Rivaldo carried. So he's having to do it pretty much by himself in the sort of past 10 years, not been a real star apart from him. So I think he's had that as well. I don't think he's gonna win the World Cup. Unfortunately,
hater.
I mean, listen. I don't care. I don't care if he does or he doesn't. It doesn't bother me. I'm not a rival of him. He can win it if you want. I just don't. Unfortunately, I think if he doesn't go down winning the World Cup, unfortunately, people won't mention his name. People won't mention his name in amongst the great Brazilians. I think he's. I mean, how many goals is he off?
So he's 2 goals behind Pele. But as far as I know I got a Brazil shirt. I wasn't born in Brazil. I'm Brazilian, don't worry, but I wasn't born there. So I'm not in touch with the earth of Brazil as it stands. But don't worry about that. But the people of Brazil, us Brazilians, we can never put him on the same level as a Pele, R9, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo until he wins the World Cup. He can win as many Champions Leagues as he wants, and he's only won one of them. He can win as many league titles he wants. He hasn't won a Ballon d'Or, but he could win a few of those anyway. Unless you do it for Brazil, your legacy as a Brazilian international means it's not as high. I won't say it means nothing, because there are other Brazilians who are spoken about with great Brazil teams who never won the World Cup. The 1982 Brazil team is spoken about highly, and they didn't win the World Cup. They lost to Italy in the semis. It was the likes of Zico and Socrates, etc. But I think his best moment in a Brazil shirt is winning the Olympics in Brazil. And it's the Olympics. It don't really mean nothing. But it's because it was in Brazil, in front of your home nation, and he scored a winning penalty. He wasn't there when they won the Copa America. He was injured. In the last Copa America final, when that was a chance for him to do it, they lost to Argentina. So he has to win this. He will break Pele's record of goals. Most likely in this World Cup, he's only 2 off the record. But if he doesn't come back with a trophy, nobody's going to be celebrating the fact that he's Brazil's highest ever goal scorer. Wesley said Neymar's top 3 Brazilian players of all time.
No.
I mean, you can debate that as much as you want, but until he wins the World Cup, it's a non-argument as far as I'm concerned. You can have the most caps, you can have the most goals, you can have the best goal-to-game ratio, the most assists. You can have all that. If you don't bring back the World Cup, you're not even in the conversation. He says Neymar's better than that fraud R9. R9, the documentary came out on BBC4 the other day, and you're looking at it, you can see how much national service means to those Brazilians, and it must mean a lot to Neymar. This picture is 2014, where he was in Brazil, and he had to carry that team because that team was bad. He had Fred up front, Oscar, and some other deadweight players, and he carried them right through to the semi-finals. Obviously, he was injured in the quarters, and they got battered by Germany in the semis without him. He hasn't had a good team really to play with in the World Cup. This is a very, very good star-studded Brazil team. He has to win it. If he doesn't win it now, it's star-studded, Carl. You're talking about Marquinhos, Thiago Silva. I didn't even start with the goalkeepers. You got Alisson and Ederson. You got Casemiro, Fabinho, Bruno G, Paqueta, Neymar, Vini Jr., Rafinha, Rodrigo, and then you got Jesus and Richarlison. That's where it falls down.
Man said star-studded, and he's naming bare dead wood, man.
They ain't got no number 9, which is what Brazil's always had. Romario, Bebeto, Ronaldo.
Man said Rafinha, the guy that can't even cement his place in the Barcelona team.
Don't worry about that. He was saving himself for the World Cup. After the World Cup, these men are again going to start playing properly.
Basically, a Leeds United player. You're talking about star-studded. What's
star-studded?
Man said Rodrigo. People don't even know who Rodrigo is, mate.
Martinelli, why?
No, behave yourself, man.
No, listen, but listen, Brazil are the favourites, and I think rightly so. I think their record between like the last World Cup and now is brilliant. I think they probably lost 1 game, which was the Copa final to Argentina, which is a massive game, innit? But it's now or never for Neymar because he ain't gonna get another World Cup. I don't think, he's not gonna be here. He's not like Messi, Ronaldo. He's not gonna be here until he's 35, 36, 37. He's not gonna be doing that. So for me, it's now or never, and I just hope it's now. But back to our regular scheduled programming. The sweepstake. So Kevin, his team's gone, which was Brazil. And next up,
can we get a screen share?
Oh, you can't see it. Why can't you see it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Miles up next. Miles, you still there? You still with us? Miles.
He's up. He left. Brazil went and he raised off from it.
My God. Let's see what he gets.
Phew. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I thought he landed the big one there.
Good. A man got Qatar. Listen, if the corruption's anything to go by, he's got as good a chance as anyone in it because they might just pay their way into the semi-final. There he is! Sonia, have some compassion, sister. Have some compassion. I said, let corruption live. Poor thing. Listen, you got as good a chance as me. I'm bloody Switzerland. I would rather have Qatar.
I have a question for you, Neeks, quickly, because they are the host nation, right?
Yes.
And as it stands, in the history of the World Cup, since the very first World Cup, there's only one time the host nation has never gotten out of the group, and that was 2010 South Africa. They're the only host nation to not get out of the group. So tell me, do they actually have a chance of making it out of the group and keeping the tradition of generally the host nation makes it out of the group stages?
I think they do. Listen, I don't.
Yeah, because they got money.
No, but listen, I don't know the Qatar team. I have no idea he's their like number 9. He's their main goal scorer. I don't know. Maybe they ain't got one. I don't know. They share their goals around. Might be a Greece team. 2004. But I think they got a chance. I don't know what the temperature's going to be like out there. It might be hot. They might have some unfair advantage out there. Forget the corruption part. I say forget the corruption part. They might just turn off the aircon during the matches. And the other players are just sweating. Like, this is bad. I don't know. But I think that group, Netherlands are obviously clear favourites for that group. Now that Mane is out of the whole World Cup, I think they got a chance. You nick a draw in one game, you beat Ecuador, you're on 4 points, you're nearly there. So I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. The first game of the World Cup is against Ecuador. There has to be a winner. If that game ends in a draw, both of them are out. I'll tell you that right now. But
Sorry, who just nabbed Qatar?
Miles.
Ah!
I think first game of the World Cup, if they can beat Ecuador, I think they've got a good chance to get out of that group. Any further than that, because I can't back that one, but if I'm correct, they're Group A, so that means they would be playing the winners, if they finish runners-up, for example, the winners of Group B, which is potentially England. So, yeah, we'll see in it. We'll see. But I think they can get out of the group. No Mane, I think they can get out of the group. Let's spin. Connor is up next. And his team is... Oh, it's peak. Oh, it's Morocco. He thought he was going to go to Germany. It's Morocco.
I mean, I wouldn't be happy with Germany either, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah, but you're over Germany than Morocco, surely. Next team. So is that all the African teams gone now? Oh no, Cameroon's still in there.
Yeah, Cameroon's still there.
Liam. Look at Finn's name still there when it shouldn't be there. Corruption, I tell you. Liam out next.
And as you said it,
all the African teams are gone.
Nah, that is a bit of a fix, I think. How are they done that so early?
It's the curse of Finn. It's the curse of Finn. Okay, it's sitting on his name.
Gotta blame Finn for that, man.
Ashley up next.
Ashley told me guarantee him a good team. I said, don't worry, I'll do my best.
I mean, there's a few good teams left, and there's not many, so he's got. Speak, so you got a chance.
Yeah. Until you get Mexico. Until you get Mexico.
Mexico. I mean, listen, it goes down to top 3, innit? You never know. We're gonna get onto the underdogs and wildcards soon. Next person up. Yes, get him out of there, man. You've been causing me pure grief, man. Get him out of there. All right, but for those who don't realize, we had drawn Finn already, and didn't remove him from the list, so we have to do it again. And up next is Amy, and she.
All right, see if I can get my wife something here.
This is where the corruption
Look,
begins.
wait, so
you got two entries. Got two entries.
Two entries.
Look at this.
Settle down. Settle down.
No.
Rigged. Two entries.
Listen, the accounts are spread.
Two people with the same last names can't enter.
Listen, we're both at winning. England ain't winning nothing, so don't worry.
They got a better chance. They might make it third.
Then you're gonna say, "Oh, let me get my brother something here." Your brother in there too?
Nah, he's not.
Oh, okay.
Shagged. Rigged.
All right, next up. So Amy with England. Aaron S. You know who you are, S. And there's a lot of good teams left, you know. There's a lot. Whoever's in now, you're in a good chance. You got a good chance.
Oh, that's a good team.
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Okay.
Listen, let's stop there for a second, Kyle. I know you had a lot to think about Netherlands. You've said a lot about them in the recent. What are you thinking? What you
Well,
thinking?
I know we're probably going to do our little prediction talks afterwards, but yeah, I have very high hopes for Netherlands in this World Cup. They've come into it in great form. They've been playing very, very well. Like you said, even Brazil will come into great form. But yeah, Netherlands, they've been beating some big teams as well along the way. I think they had a very good Nations League as well. And most of their key players, they're fit. And most of them are in most of them are in good form for their club teams as well. So I have them down as like, I don't know if can you include them as a dark horse because they're not amongst the favorites. But
No, I wouldn't say dark horse. I'll get to the rules around dark horses. Last time you slipped in Portugal as a dark horse in the Euros, and I wasn't happy about that. So
yeah. And Javan's dark horse was England. How can you have England as a dark horse?
You know, well, I got to tighten that one up, man.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I
now stop it. That can be a dark horse, and they won. How could that makes no sense? How can they not be a dark horse?
Okay, I'll tell you why. Because England are the four favorites. It goes Brazil, Argentina, and then France, and then England. Those are the four favorites. England are four favorites, so you can't be a dark horse if you're amongst the.
If you're expected to get to the semis.
Yeah,
but they're not expected. That expectation is unrealistic and fake. It's just there by the media.
But I'm telling you what it is. They are the four favorites of the competition.
They are dark horse.
Listen, we'll get into.
We're getting.
But in terms of Netherlands, what are you thinking? Last four?
Yeah, last four. I think they'll be amongst the last four.
Right.
I don't. Netherlands ain't getting nowhere, man.
I'm excited by that team. Go on.
They're lucky they got a good group, so they'll get through. Once they meet a half decent team, they ain't getting anywhere, man.
Bro, they've been beating half decent teams.
Who's going to be the tournament? Memphis Depay.
The finals in the Nation League, the semi-finals, the finals tournament of the Nations League.
I don't think no one cares.
No,
I think they are. I think they are.
They're playing some good football, man. They're playing some exciting football.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think defensively they're solid enough. I think they play too expansive to win the tournament, but I think they play good enough attacking football to get far. That's what I think. But you'll get a game where they could easily lose it 3-2 as much as they could win it 3-2. Similar to Belgium in previous years. But next team out of the hat, next person out of the hat. Let's see who we got. Carl's still in it. Oh, it's gonna be Wesley. Wesley, are you there? Speak your team into existence. Speak it.
I think he wants Argentina.
Still a couple half decent.
There's a lot of teams in there. He ain't getting Argentina, mate.
He's getting Poland, yeah?
He's getting Lewandowski and Poland.
Where's his Freeman?
Poland can get out of that group, no?
Man goes, wait, who's in that group again?
Yeah, he's gonna be vexed, man. He's gonna come back with an FFS.
Chile, Mexico, and Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I mean that's pathetic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they got a good chance.
Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico. Yeah, they'll get out of that group and they'll play the winners of Group D, which could be France. But listen, they could get. I think
he's happy with that.
They get into a quarter because France ain't top in that group. I'll get onto them in a bit.
That's what I think. I've got Denmark to top the group.
They get into a quarter final. Well done, Wesley. It's a decent, better than Switzerland. I got the worst team in the tournament. Sorry. Oh, Kyle.
No, that will be Miles, bro. He's got Qatar.
No, listen, I'd rather Qatar than Switzerland. Qatar got a chunk of their host nations and got money. Switzerland got no hope. Switzerland are just there to make numbers. Like they've got nothing. There's nothing
Hey,
about them.
respect Granite Xhaka, man. You better support
I
my
won't.
boy.
I won't
Support my
respect
boy.
Bruv, I've got Australia, so
Yeah, you're done. Kyle is going to draw. No, it's not going to be Argentina, but it is.
It
gonna
stopped
be
streaming.
Spain. It's it's not here. It should
oh,
be
it's there
streaming.
now.
Yeah.
Spain.
Oh,
Spain.
you know what?
Yeah, they're not getting
I
anywhere
respect
either.
it. I support Spain. I got Spain. I respect it. I can't be mad. I take it.
Listen,
take
Spain
it.
have got Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan in their group. I think there's two outstanding favorites, Spain and Germany, to get out of the group. And if they win their group, listen, this is tough because they're playing Group F, either the winners or the runners-up. And Group F is Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. So whether you finish first or second, you're probably going to be playing Belgium or Croatia. Not saying you can't win. Someone has to win. Someone has to lose. But it
Yeah.
ain't going to be easy.
I got
Ain't-
something to say about Spain. I think the Spanish team is one of the worst teams I've ever seen from them. It's so bad. Now, I was
It's
actually
really,
looking at the
innit?
squad earlier. It's awful. Like, it's like, I'm looking at them, I'm thinking, how is Thiago not in this squad? Like, how can he not get picked for this squad? Because it's just, like, this, it's just trash. Like, Sergio Busquets is about, what, 38, and he's probably going to start. And it's just,
Jordi
oh,
Alba's
man.
there.
Jordi Alba.
I don't
I
think
mean-
I don't think he will start. You know, man.
Who? Busquets?
Yeah.
He
He's the
walked in.
captain. He's the captain. He'll start. He's the captain.
No, I
He's
don't think
fine.
he will, man. Surely. He
You know
can't.
the
Surely
thing with
not.
Spain, I didn't think they'll do well in the Euros. They were they had a terrible team going into that as well, and somehow they got to the semis. Was it
Mm.
Yeah, and this
And I
team's
think the-
better than this
the
team's better
Nations
than the
League? They
Euros.
got to the final of the Nations League. Like as who was it? Oh yeah, it was Solo said. At least Spain will keep the ball, and that's literally it. They keep the ball and hope that one of the 20 chances that Morata gets goes in, and he always stays on side. That's literally it. They're not good, but I think they can. What's the word? Like just kind of steal their way through.
Morata, Pino, Olmo, Sarabia. Oh my gosh.
Bad team.
Oh, I mean, they got. I think, Pedri's good in the middle. Maybe Rodri will start over Busquets, but I think Busquets will still. I think Busquets is going to
I
start.
think he might. PK's retired. So I
PK's
think-
retired. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ramos
and
didn't
the,
make the squad.
and the Spanish FA have retired David De Gea, even though he didn't retire himself. Ow,
Yeah.
dude, disrespectful.
Wait, ain't Koke there?
Oh, forget it, man.
Yeah.
This ain't 2016, mate. What Koke done? What he done for you recently?
Anyway, we got Ansu Fati going forward, so we're good, man.
Bash
Yeah,
says what's
yeah,
up,
just-
Canada.
Just put it.
I do think Canada could have some surprise. Put a few surprises in this World Cup. Next team out the hat on the wheel of fortune, or the wheel of misfortune. That's what we're calling it, actually. The wheel of misfortune.
I didn't get Argentina, man.
Wheel of misfortune, mate. Kenny's up next. For what it's worth, I drew Spain in my work sweepstakes, so I'm with you, Carl.
So yeah, I heard that, mate. We won this. Don't worry. What's that?
The wheel of misfortune is Costa Rica.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you.
When we deep this, yeah, there's literally only two you want to pull from 48. So yes, you're right. This is the wheel of misfortune for true.
Costa
Next.
Rica, this. Yeah, they're done.
Forget about it.
Still got Joe Campbell up
Yeah.
top.
Wait, still? No, you're lying, man.
much?
Can't still be.
Karma's up next. And just as a reminder, so we've got Portugal, Germany, Argentina, Wales, Canada, Croatia, Serbia. Who is this?
Hey, which one are you talking about? Wave your mouse over it. Can't
With a
see.
cross. With a cross. Oh, Denmark.
Yeah, no.
And Uruguay. I was thinking, oh, is this Switzerland? So who did I get? I'm trying to get rid of Switzerland. I'm trying to get rid of Switzerland.
He's clutching at straws.
Oh, God.
Okay.
And just as I spoke about, it's Denmark.
Denmark.
Denmark for Chalma, Ericsson.
They're a decent side. They're a decent side.
No, yeah, they're not bad at all. They're not bad. They're in a group with France,
France.
Australia, Tunisia. So they should get out of that group. I predict they will get out of that group,
Oh shit!
And actually, last time France won the World Cup, going back to the curse, the last time France won the World Cup in 98, 2002, they were defending champs. They had one African team in Senegal. This time they've got Tunisia. They had Denmark, who they've got again, and then it was Uruguay last time, and then now it's Australia. So Denmark could knock out the defending champs in the group stages again, and I'm not gonna back against that.
Denmark got a good team.
Yeah. Ericsson is there. Next.
Don't about good enough to make it to the top 4, but got good team.
Rachel is up next.
Who's that? Ramon's sister.
Ramon's family is written all over the place, isn't it? And it's Canada.
Canada.
Alfonso.
Carl, who did Simon get?
Let me just go through the list 1 second. Simon. Wait, Simon ain't out the hat yet, mate.
Yeah, he is. I saw it earlier. Anyway, continue. Simon and Rachel in the same household.
Yeah, Simon got South Korea.
Damn, yeah. That's £20 down the drain. So lads.
Oh, Nat's still in it.
Yeah, Nat's still in
Nat's
it.
still there.
Aaron J is up next.
Nice, brother.
Aaron J.
Boy, Nat about to get Germany or Argentina, boy.
Innit? And Aaron J is going to draw. Gonna be Croatia, isn't it?
Was that blank? Go again.
Wait. Oh, it's Croatia.
Oh, that was
Croatia.
on the edge.
Yeah, literally. That's dodgy still. That was dodgy. I don't know how they decided that. We're down to our last 6.
Dan the fireman.
Yep, Dan. Next name out of the Wheel of Misfortune. The odds are with you. There's 3 good teams, 50-50. And you're going to end up with a worse one.
Wales.
It's Wales. And Gareth Bales. Listen, right at this point, other than Serbia, you're nice. Like, I think you're good.
Wales can get out of that group, innit? England, USA, Iran.
Yeah, they can.
Potentially. They ain't going on further. Potentially. Final 5.
Damn, Nat about to walk away with the whole pot.
I know.
What is going on?
All right, here we go.
Serbia.
Serbia it is.
It's gotta be Serbia, innit? It's gotta be Serbia.
I can't have this guy in here talking about Argentina.
He's about to pull Argentina.
It's gotta be Serbia.
I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it.
No. Oh, he got Germany.
I'll take that. I'll take it. Germany ain't winning it. I'll take it.
So I got to play Nat in the group stage just because I got Spain.
Nat almost walked away with all the pot.
I mean, they can still win it, you know. It's Germany.
Oh, Kyle.
Well, Germany are the 2014 winners. Last time went out the group stage, so they're hoping for a better showing. This time, Answin, Sonia, Siam, and Chizoma. Is this Sonia that's in the chat now?
Yeah.
Sonia's still sticking around. It's gonna be Sonia. Sonia's out. Sonia, think happy thoughts. You don't want Serbia.
Odds aren't bad. Odds aren't bad.
It's not even the wheel of misfortune now. It's the wheel of potential fortune.
Opportunity.
The wheel of opportunity. Sonia's ready to go to the gym. Let's see if she's gonna have a happy workout.
Oh Lord!
Oh,
Oh Lord! Who is it? Oh no!
Portugal.
You've got
no way!
You got Piers Morgan FC.
I know.
Oh no!
Piers Morgan FC. Portugal.
What is going on?
I thought you picked the winners there. Sorry.
Unlucky.
Final three. Yeah, someone's laughing. Someone here is laughing.
Until they get Serbia, mate.
I know. It's over.
That's what this thing is Jeopardy, bro. What's that team?
Yeah, it's literally it's delight or disaster.
He's at Uruguay as well.
Uruguay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
It's
That's
over.
it.
Argentina.
That's it. He's won the pot. He's won the pot.
Argentina.
Thank you for tuning in to the World Cup sweepstakes. Thank you, guys.
There's money in that. There's money in that. There's
Yeah,
money.
there's money.
There
Yeah,
must be.
definitely there's money. There's money. You got
There's money
money.
in
If there's no money, you gotta just take the Argentina FA to court or something like that. Definitely, that's money. You got your money back. Don't even pay Roman. Just get them. See, Answin, just the two of you. You can make it if you try. Answin,
Damn, it's actually peak now, bro.
yeah, it's mad. You don't want Serbia. You don't want Serbia. You got Serbia.
You got Serbia.
Sorry,
Answin gets Serbia.
How did Argentina manage to last this long in here, man?
And
That's what
you know,
Uruguay.
just to know that it's a fair draw, we'll spin it for the final time. You know, in the Champions League, you have to make sure that
Yep.
the predictions for that. If it's all correct, the last team should be the last person.
So we
And
should
if
have one
it's
team
correct-
and one name, yeah.
I said we're gonna spin it. It's
Oh no, blank! It's blank! It's
Uruguay.
Diam picks Uruguay as her last, as a final pick.
it.
We will share, obviously, with everyone that's joined into the sweepstake. We will share all of that with you directly.
Neeks is. You have to forgive him. He's hilarious because he's got Switzerland. I think he's got the worst draw out of all of us.
No, read the chat. You don't see it.
Oh wait.
Wesley, I think that's it.
Oh.
That email from me.
Wesley get Poland.
What's a redraw? I'm screaming.
Listen, we're already 15 minutes behind because of Ramsey's internet issues, but we have to do the quick prediction. Now, as I said, there are rules and regulations around who you can have as dark horse, and I'm going to explain it quickly why or what they are. This is the FIFA World Rankings. So we have, Brazil, Belgium, Argentina, France, England, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Portugal, Denmark, Germany, Croatia, etc., etc. Now, Italy are not in the tournament, so everyone gets bumped up one place. Anybody within the top 8, I keep it. No, anyone within the top 10 cannot be dark horses. I would say excluding Denmark, but Javan's gonna say you're bending the rules. That's what's gonna happen. I want to say excluding
So
Denmark.
wait, so who made these rules?
Here we go.
Who made these rules? Who are you? What is a dark horse or not?
Because Brazil's my dark horse. Like
Yes, they can be a dark horse. When was the last time they won it? They're a dark horse. I don't get it. They are a dark horse.
Anyone who's in the top 10, other than Denmark, cannot be classified as a dark horse. That's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know
But that makes no sense because England are never going to win a World Cup. They are a dark horse.
They're not a dark horse. I know,
Portugal is a dark horse.
No, dark horse doesn't necessarily mean to win it. It's just an unfavored team who does exceptionally well. So, for example, the last World Cup, Ramsey had France as winners and Croatia as dark horse. And both were correct. France won it. Croatia got to the final. That's as far as you can get without winning it. I think pro Brazil winning it, as I always do. And England, my dark horse. I wasn't wrong. England got to the semi-finals. So they're a poor team not poor team, but I think at the time, obviously they got knocked out of the World Cup 2014 Euro
Exactly.
2016. No, but they were ranked low.
No, but look, Solo says a dark horse is supposed to be England is unexpected.
brother, they're not unexpected.
They're not unexpected.
They're the
They
fifth
are
best team in the
unexpected.
world.
When was the last time they won anything?
Javon, if they were unexpected, they wouldn't be classified as the 4 favourites. 4 favourites is not an
Listen,
unexpected team.
Bro, they
Everyone
just put them
recognizes
in there. How could they even be favourites? They
Everyone
won nothing to
recognises-
be a favourite.
Everyone, even yes, they may be rubbish in your eyes or in everyone else's eyes, but when say for example, England make it through their group and say they draw Argentina, right?
It's corruption in the betting
Argentina
team.
aren't looking at them licking their lips like they're a Qatar. They're looking at them thinking
They
okay,
are.
No, they're not.
dangerous.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
England's dangerous and they can cause us a big problem because they're respected. They're the 4 favourites. On their day, they could beat anybody. They may not have their day any day.
On
during the
their
World Cup,
day.
but they can-
On
but
my
they can be-
day. On my day.
They're not a dark horse, man. They're
I
not
can be a
unexpected.
millionaire.
They're
But
4 favourites. They're 4 favourites.
on my day, I can be a millionaire. Come on, man.
But if you've already got £500,000 to your name, then you can't be. If someone says, "Oh, I predict you're gonna be a millionaire," that's not a bad shout. I was like, okay. Now me, who haven't got a penny to my name, if I'm a millionaire, I'll be a dark horse. There's a difference. England have a lot of resources. They can't be, and they perform. England got to the last Euros final and the World Cup semi-final last time, and they're ranked 5th in the world. All of that put together, they're not a dark horse.
And they're
Qualified directly through their and they're
Okay.
qualified directly.
Okay,
through
go to 10, please. 1 second. Scroll down.
No.
No, just scroll down. No, just scroll down. Scroll down. I want to see something. So after 10, you got Germany, Croatia, Mexico.
No,
None of them are winning.
no,
Why are we
I'm
going to
ta-
call a
I'm
dark
taking-
horse on any of them?
I'm
It's a waste of time.
Italy-
Because none of them are going anywhere.
No, Italy's not in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I've taken them out and I've bumped everyone up one. So Germany are technically top 10.
Okay, but no one is predicting anyone below that to be a dark horse.
But that's what a dark horse is. A dark horse is someone like when Croatia got to the World Cup semi-final in 1998. That was a dark horse. Anyway, listen.
I would say Netherlands are a dark. Well, I would have picked them, but I can't. Okay, go on, Tyrant. Run the show.
Or yes, correct. But you know what
Run
I'm
the
saying?
show, Tyrant.
You know what I'll say? I'll say top 8. I'll say top 8 because no, the reason I say top 8 because if you get to a semi-final, obviously quarterfinals is last 8. Semi-final, I think as a dark horse, if your dark horse gets to a semi-final, for me, I say yeah, you done. That was a good pick. Anything below than a semi-final, I think you're wrong. You're just wrong because you got out of your group and you won one more game. So I would say top 8: Brazil, Belgium, Argentina, France, England, Spain, Netherlands, and Portugal. No Italy because they're not in the thing. So any of those 8 cannot be dark horses in our ranking.
So let me ask you a question, right? Those top 8s that you just named, say it was literally those top 8 in the semi-final. Was there no dark horses in the tournament?
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
the favorites. The favorites won everything. They won. They topped their group, finished second, beat the minnows. Like, yeah, there was no dark horses. All right, winners. Who we saying winners? I'm going Brazil. Put it out there right now. I'm going Brazil.
I'm going Argentina.
I'm gonna go with Argentina as well. I don't think France will go back to back. I actually had Brazil the whole of the season, like from
France
the
will be
start of the
lucky
season
to
till now,
get to the
towards
finals.
now. But for some reason, there's too much hype now on their name that I don't want to put them on. A lot of people think that it is that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Argentina.
You know what? I'm torn between 3 teams: Netherlands, Argentina, Brazil. It's actually a tough choice for me. Like, it's actually very difficult to pick. I'm probably not going to pick Brazil, and the reason I'm not going to pick Brazil because for me personally, their team is too very similar to the last World Cup. The team hasn't changed much, and when I say the team hasn't changed much, I'm talking about the main staples, the core of the team. So you got like for the last World Cup, you got Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, you've got Fabinho, Casemiro who went, you got Neymar who went, you got Jesus, Firmino. Well, Firmino's not there, but Jesus is there, and Jesus started every game in the last World Cup. If he does the same, I don't know if he will. Richarlison might start, Jesus might start. I don't know, but like the core players that went last year, they're still in the squad, and Brazil were terrible in the last World Cup. And I just feel like players like Fred as well, who have gone. Like, these players may not start. Paqueta might start with Casemiro and Neymar in the camera or whatever. Like, we yet to see. But I just think that there's too many players that are there that were in the last World Cup that are just not good enough. Like, me personally, I don't put a lot of respect on Thiago Silva and Marquinhos' name. I don't think they're as good as people make them out to be. They've got their main right back is one of their centre backs in Militao. That's their first choice right back. Danilo and Dani Alves don't start, and they're the two right backs. They're the two full backs in the right hand side of the pitch, and they're both on the bench. And their full back positions are weak. Their left back, Telles? I don't know who played there. Not the greatest of choices. So for that reason, I'm not going to put Brazil to win. I just don't think they're going to go all the way.
So who you got?
I'm gonna go. It's gonna be someone dumb like Spain or Germany that wins it. I guarantee you. I'm gonna pick Argentina.
Speaking of Argentina, since we're here, now obviously, okay. I guess the question is, does Messi need a World Cup?
For what? Yeah, you have to elaborate. Like Neymar for legacy or?
Yeah, I guess for legacy. I guess. When you think about it, obviously Maradona, we speak about him World Cup. Pele, we speak about World Cup. R9, we speak about World Cup. Dino, obviously, his club career has been brilliant. Cristiano Ronaldo's club career has been brilliant. Neither of them have even scored a goal in the knockout rounds of the World Cup, let alone won it. Does he need a World Cup, or are people? I guess the people who say he's the GOAT, it doesn't change whether he wins it or not.
Yeah, people that say that he's the GOAT, definitely for them, it doesn't matter if he wins it. Actually, no, I tell a lie. There are some people out there, like myself, that would say Messi's the GOAT, but if by some miracle Ronaldo won this World Cup, you have to give it to him. So there's some people out there that will say Messi's the GOAT, and if he doesn't win it, it doesn't change much. But there are others out there that if he doesn't win it, but it's Ronaldo that wins it, you have to give it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's the greatest of all time. If he wins the World Cup, Ronaldo's the greatest of all time. But neither of them have won it. So in that terms, they're on the same playing field. And then it comes down to like personal preference, who you prefer between Messi and Ronaldo. And I prefer Messi over Ronaldo. Like I always say all the time, for me, them two are number one and number two. Whichever way anyone wants to put them, I'm not gonna debate. I'm not gonna say no, you're wrong. But for me, it's Messi.
No, you're wrong.
But if does he need a World Cup? I don't think he needs a World Cup. No, I don't think he needs it. I mean, he's got the most Ballon d'Ors of any player. He's got several Champions Leagues, several league titles. He's got hundreds of goals. He's got his career is absolutely stacked. Obviously, the only thing that's missing is he's now got a Copa America to his name. The only thing that's missing is literally a World Cup. And yes, it's the biggest trophy you could possibly win as a football player. But his career is so stacked.
Would it be an aberration if Messi, who a lot of people say is the GOAT, a lot of those people, one of them not being me, but a lot of people who do say is the GOAT, if he ends his career without the World Cup, it being the biggest trophy that any player can actually win? Because when you think about all the people that we've ever said are the GOATs before Messi and Ronaldo started playing, all of them had won a World Cup. Whoever you thought of it, Pele, Maradona, Zidane, R9, Henri, if you ever thought he was, whoever, whatever you want to talk about, they've all won a World Cup. The greatest goalkeeper of all time, Buffon, World Cup, centre back, World Cup. It's all there. So, what are you saying?
I think it will be. I think because of he's not necessarily had a bad. It's not like he's played for Norway, for example, and he's never won the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? He's played for a big team. He's been in the World Cup final. So to say, he's had an opportunity to win the World Cup, like in his own hands, essentially, and not won it. So I think there's more of a case to raise for him, more so than Ronaldo. because because of the nation that he plays from, the team he has around him. So you kind of think that, like, just to cement it, just to go down in history as you've done it. Like we're talking about last year with the Copa America, he needs an international trophy. It would have been like Ronaldo would have had that on him. He's got the international trophy he doesn't have. He's now had it at his, I don't know, 10th opportunity at the Copa America or whatever it is. But yeah, you just think that this may be the one that will just, that's it. Like, you can't say that to him. If he's got the World Cup, he's got everything else. He's got everything else in the bag. So I think it'll be fitting for him to win the World Cup this year. Put it like that.
If you're a Messi fan. Listen, for me, it's the worst thing that can happen. Because the thing is, and I think the reality is, I would say there's more people, footballing people in the world. Obviously, I think Ronaldo has a bigger fan base than Messi in the world. But I don't know. I wouldn't say all of them are footballing people in the general footballing space.
Yeah.
So if you say the footballing people, I would say there's more footballing people who say Messi is greater than Ronaldo or Messi is the GOAT or whatever it is. So if Ronaldo wins the World Cup, the debate will still continue because those people believe Messi was the GOAT already, and maybe the World Cup might quote unquote level it out. If you're say Ronaldo's the GOAT and Messi wins it, then more people are going to shift. More people already say Messi are, and probably more people will shift over. So the debate becomes very weak. There is no, like, if Messi wins the World Cup, for me, there is no debate. He is the greatest of all time. Or, yeah, he's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time. If Ronaldo wins the World Cup, especially with this Portugal side, he's the greatest of all time. Like, there's no debate. And obviously, there's caveats to it. They both might be injured for the bloody knockout rounds, and the team wins it without them, and you're like, oh, you just won it. But at least it's there on the Wikipedia page when you look at it. But everything being equal, those two players will be instrumental in their team winning it if they do. So for me, this is the deciding. If Messi wins it, he is the greatest of all time. If Portugal wins it, if Ronaldo wins it, he is the greatest of all time. If neither win it, then the debate rages on forever, which is probably best for football that neither of them win it. Their club careers are where they are, and
it's not best for. We want a definitive answer.
If one won it before, and then you want Messi to match it and win it, then fair enough. But because this is their last chance for both of them, you don't like absolutes in football are not good. You want in sport. You need that controversy. If Messi wins it, listen, if Ronaldo wins the World Cup, you can't chat to me. Like, there's nothing you can say. I say 2022. 2022. That's my response to anything you say. Yeah, but he's a better passer. 2022. Yeah, but he scored better goal to game ratio. 2022. There's nothing you can say at that point. So I just think
I'll say 2022. When you did that interview with Piers, yeah.
It's like Liverpool with the quad. If Liverpool won the quad, what can you say to them? They've clocked football. They won 4 trophies in one season, 90 odd points in the league. Anything you say, quad. You can't argue. Yeah, but Scholes is better than Jet. Quad. Like, there's nothing you can say. You don't want that in football. You do, man.
Well, for the person supporting that player,
yeah, of course. But I mean, in general, innit? I want these debates to rage on. I hope Brazil win it already. So I hope neither of them win it. But,
by the way, Ike, you're wrong. It's not winners Brazil, Argentina runners up, because they're both expected to top the group, and if they do, they play each other on the way to the final. So that can't happen. It's not possible.
Solo says if Ronaldo wins the World Cup, he retires. There was a little something that we heard yesterday. In the pairs interview when they're talking about what's going to happen today. Obviously, it's half an hour in already, so I'm going to be delayed on watching that. I think there was something mentioned about retiring. I wonder if it was about if he wins the World Cup with Portugal, would he retire? Maybe he retire from international duty. I don't think he retired from football if he wins the World Cup with Portugal.
Listen, if Messi wins the World Cup, Ronaldo going to be there in 4 years' time. Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, he will. He will for sure.
All right, next up, dark horses. So I'm going actually with Uruguay.
Okay.
I'm going with Uruguay. Now, I could already shoot myself in the foot by the fact that they're in the group of death. So my dark horses could be out in the group stages. But they got South Korea, Ghana, and Portugal. I actually don't have Portugal topping that group. I've got Portugal finishing second, which means they are set to play Brazil in the last 16. So everything I ever hoped for could be on the line. My dark horse out, Ronaldo or Brazil out, and I'm done in it. But I think Portugal going to finish second in that group, which means that and the mission is going to be very close. I think it could be 7-5-5 or 6-6 or something like that. It's very, very close in that group. I think Portugal under Santos don't play good football. Uruguay, they've always been a dangerous team when it comes to World Cups. They've always had like certain players, who can carry a team, whether it be Diego Forlan back in 2010, Luis Suarez, who literally carried the ball in 2014. Obviously Suarez, I'm sure, is stood there. I believe, and I haven't seen. I can't remember their squad, but Suarez there, Cavani there, Darwin Núñez is there, and I think they're a dangerous team. If they get out of the group again, they might well finish second and play Brazil, and they're out. And I'm wrong, but they're my dark horses. I'm going with and obviously they've got Palestri as well from Manchester United, so that's a great forward line going on there. They are a bit weak at the back. Godin, he's a bit old, but Gimenez is there from Atletico, and they got Bentancur in the middle, who's playing well at the moment. So I'm going. It's the dark horse is always tough because it's someone that you don't really fancy, yet you're saying that you fancy them to do something. So I'm going to go with Uruguay. Anyone can go next. Anyone.
Can you pull up the table again for me, please? I mean, the draws or whatever.
Okay, 1 second. Anyone.
All right, I'll go. So for me, obviously I would have gone Netherlands, but obviously you need to hit us with the rules. So
the tyrant strikes.
Top 8. No, that's fine. So top 8. So top 8 can't be considered dark horses. So for me, I'm gonna go with Denmark. Christian Eriksen, them man, and I'll be very real with you. Denmark, since a stuff roll touch wood, since Eriksen had that horror heart stoppage on international duty. Where was it? At the Euros?
Yeah,
at the Euros. They've gone on and they've played with nothing but pure heart, and they've gone on the take, because even in that Euros they continued to play well without him. They did very well in that Euros.
They got to the semis and lost to a penalty.
Got to the semis, lost on the penalty shootout, and then after that, even in just this year alone, so since June they've played in the Nations League. So their Nations League group is finished, and I think they topped that group, and they had France in that group, and they had Croatia in that group, and they've topped it. And obviously you play everyone in that group twice, and the 2 times that they played France, they beat them 2-1 in June, and then in September, 25th of September, so the start of the season when it resumed, they beat France 2-0. So they beat France 2-0 and they beat France 2-1. They had Austria and Croatia in their group as well. They beat Austria twice. So yeah, they've been playing very well. They've beaten France twice in their nation. Actually, I think they topped the group, and obviously I don't know where France finished, if it was second or third. I think they finished third. France did. So yeah, France come into this in really, really bad form. And for me, Denmark have been doing very well, beating some big teams, i.e. France, gone toe-to-toe with teams like Croatia, who people consider to be a very decent team as well. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Denmark as my dark horses. And not only that, they've also got France in their World Cup group stage. So they've duppied them twice already in the Nations League, and then they come to fight them again in the World Cup group stages. Like I said, I've got them down to top that group over France, and they could duppy France again in the World Cup group stages. So I've got them down as my dark horses. They've been there, done it with France twice already. Why not do it again, innit?
Fair enough.
I just want to say something real quick. If we please look at these people that we have to pick at dark horses. They'd be lucky to make it out their groups.
Why they're dark horses?
No, but this is ridiculous. But like Carl said, but this is what I want to say. Carl wanted to say Netherlands. Now, a dark horse can be a big team per se. Can be a big team because they're not like, we know that right now everyone goes, the favorites are Brazil, Argentina. Like Brazil, Argentina are clear. like Germany is a dark horse because they're rubbish, but we can't pick them because they're in the top 8.
No, you can.
Like,
No, you can. They're
no, you
outside the
can't.
top
Nick
eight.
said
They're
you
outside the
can't
top
pick
eight.
them.
Germany's
They're in
outside
10.
the top 8.
They're
Germany's
outside the
outside
top
the
8.
top
You
eight.
can pick them. You can pick Germany.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Where's Spain?
Spurs
Inside the top. Yeah, they're inside the
But
top
this is what I'm
8.
trying to say. Like every man here ain't making it past the group. That we have to pick.
Wait, Javon. I need to understand. Why can't Denmark make it out of the group? Australia, Tunisia, France. I just told you. I just told you they beat France 2-0, 2-1 in the Nations
But
League.
that's bruv, you're talking about the Nations League, bro.
All
Okay,
right.
but it was the same.
One second. This is the meaning of dark horse, because obviously Duran's struggling. I understand it.
I'm struggling to pick because none of them are dark horse or nothing.
A candidate or competitor about whom little is known, but who unexpectedly wins or succeeds.
Well, there
So
is
you
no
don't
dark horses here because they're all rubbish.
So your answer is none. All right. Ramon,
There's
what is
no
yours?
dark horse here. They're all rubbish.
None.
So Javon has predicted the top 8 to make
But
it.
I'll
Get
pick.
through to the, yeah. You predicted all the top 8 to get through to the quarters and the semis, or the quarters anyway.
I expect them to. They're gonna weed out Costa Rica, Japan, Canada, Switzerland. They're gonna weed them all out.
That's Javon's answer.
That's
That's fine.
fine.
No, that's fine. That's
Prediction.
fine.
Because that is a prediction. If your prediction is that there are going to be no dark horses, that's fine. You're not wrong. That's your prediction. Now, if there's one, you'll be wrong.
Then that's fine. That's fine. I can't pick, man.
That's fine.
Like I guess if I was to pick,
you don't have
you
to
and
you don't have
I,
to pick, no.
Germany, but I
I'm
can't
being
pick.
very serious. I'm being very
I
serious.
can't pick.
If your prediction is that there is none, that's a prediction. I'm cool with that. It's not a problem.
Okay.
If you said Golden Boot winner, I think it's going to be tied between 3 players. Fine. But if there's only one out, you're wrong. Like it's fine.
Right. I know that. That's fine. But I just can't pick any of those people outside of that. I just can't pick it.
Ramsey,
I can't.
Who's your prediction?
So I actually had my prediction locked down, ready and done. But something happened today. No, not even the rules, bro. Sadio Mane got an injury.
Oh.
Therefore, my dark
I did
horse.
think about them at one point. Yeah.
My dark horse got taken out by them. Yeah, and
To
I
be fair,
can't.
I ruled him out the moment I heard he was missing the first 2 games. So I was like, they might have been making out of the group.
Yeah, that's the thing. And now I see them struggling. I did have Uruguay down as well, and Switzerland. Neeks might be happy with that. I did have Switzerland down as maybe a dark horse, because I see them getting through that group. But I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna have to go with Germany. I'm gonna have to go with Germany. I'm gonna have to
steal one in, you know.
I'm gonna have to because I'm gonna have to.
That's the best.
I actually think Germany. I actually think Germany have a decent team. As not a team you look at and you think, wow, but a team that actually could do a job on a lot of other teams.
Germany ain't making it past the last 16.
No, they will.
I'd be surprised if they make it out of the group. I'll be very honest with you.
They will.
I
think
Who's second in that group?
I think Spain will. I don't think Spain will make it out of the group. I think Spain are going to have a
surely make it out of that group.
And if Spain do make it out of the group, I expect them to get battered in the next round.
I'm the other way around. I think Spain will make it through and Germany won't. I don't think Germany.
I think they're both going through, and they're both getting knocked out by Belgium and Croatia.
Wait, so who's coming second? If Germany
between Costa Rica and Japan, I can't pick one, man. Probably Costa Rica.
Well, listen. Now that we're talking about these teams
Costa Rica are so bad.
They are. But let's talk. Now we're talking about these teams getting knocked out. Who's your flop of the tournament? I'll go with France. I think France. Listen, I don't think France will make it out of the group. I've said it. That's my bold. I like a bold prediction. I'm usually very reserved, but every so often I throw up a curveball. My bold prediction.
I think England
France
will be the flop.
are making it out the group. There, I said it. Sammy, you're wrong.
I hear you.
Sorry, Sammy. What world? Where?
France, Germany, England. God,
he's picked the 3 worst teams.
But yeah, France are my flop for the tournament.
He'll be lucky if any one of those 3 teams even make it out of their group.
Sammy goes Brazil.
France are good. France, don't worry about
To be
France.
fair,
France are
Sammy,
good. France are good.
if Brazil don't win the World Cup, they're flopped. So you've got a great chance. You've got the whole tournament to be right.
Nah, man. What
If
can
Brazil don't
that's,
win the
that's,
World Cup, they flop. Brazil have to
nah,
win the
that
World
can't
Cup,
be
Kyle.
considered a flop, Neeks, man.
Kyle, Brazil have to win the World Cup. I don't think you understand what's happening right here.
Because
Brazil
if they lose it to Argentina, is that a flop?
Yeah, because that's even more of a flop because it's their biggest rivals and they lost it in the Copa final. So like whoever they get knocked out to before Argentina, it's a flop. If they get knocked out to Argentina, because it's Argentina, it's a flop. And Brazil get to a final of the World Cup and don't win it, which has never happened ever in the sorry, that's not true. It happened in '98. Obviously, that was illegal. It's never legally happened in the world.
Unless that was illegal.
Then it's a flop. Ronaldo was drugged in 1998, allegedly, and
So you say?
they still flopped. It was a flop. So Brazil have to win it. So Sammy, you're going very easy with that one there. Sorry, who's your flops?
My flop, I think, England.
So what are you thinking, England? Where you think they might get knocked out?
I have dare I say it, I think they might not even make it out of the groups.
Right. So your dark horse is who? USA, Iran, or Wales?
They're not a dark horse because they're gone, bruv. They're not even making it, bruv. If whoever they won't. Because if Carl was doing a little prediction thing for that $1 million thing, yeah. And if France and England top their groups, England is definitely going out to France.
In the quarters.
Yeah. If they
Is that a flop? If England don't get past the quarters, is that a flop?
I think they're just gonna flop full stop. Wherever they make it to, they're gonna flop. So they're my flop.
All right, what's you two saying, Carl?
Well,
I don't see
obviously,
Southgate doing that, man.
I've called Spain already, and I think I'm going to stick with that. I think Spain will go out the group stages, but I'm not convinced with Netherlands at all. And I think the problem is, I don't know how bad or good they might just go out and they might just go out to a good team. But I'm just not convinced how good their squad is. But I think Spain will get in the group stages. I've got one eye on Portugal.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I've said France.
Yeah,
but I feel like
Portugal's
an easier one, I think, because they got a hard group and then they could end up playing Brazil in the next round. I think they could easily go out before the quarters, easily.
And I think again, same with them. I think Jota's injured, isn't it?
Yeah,
Diego Jota. I think that's going to be a problem. It'll be interesting to see if they can get their squad playing well straight in there.
They have to top their group to get a good tournament, I think, because then they can play Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon, most likely. And I don't know who they're getting in the quarters, but if they finish second, then I think they're done, man.
I think So I think they'll struggle, but I'm going to go with Spain to go out in the group stages. And Spain, Netherlands, and Portugal, I think will have stinkers.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting what you lot say, man. By what everyone was saying, that means there's guaranteed dark horses. I don't mind if you don't want to pick one.
There's always a dark horse. Don't let Javan fool you. There's always a dark horse.
Yeah.
How Croatia make it past the World Cup final?
Just look at it, right? Look how many groups, right? Look how many groups have at least 3 dark horses by the rules and regulations in them. Like Group C, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland, all dark horses. Well, when I say dark horses, all outside the top 8. Australia, Denmark, Tunisia, Iran, USA, Wales in Group B. So there's and someone has to finish second in the group. So if there's all these teams coming through from in second, and if like Javan said, England don't top their group or whatever, then one of them top their group.
So you're telling me France don't?
Carl, I'm gonna have to push you for an answer.
Right.
Is it dark horse someone that makes it out of the group?
No.
Okay, because that's what everyone is hearing saying.
I
mean, sorry. If Saudi Arabia make it out of the group, I think that's a dark horse. Like, well done.
And listen. You got to make it out the dock. You got to make out the group to get to the final, innit? So.
Sorry, go on, Kyle.
Yeah, no, my flop is Portugal. I know you say it's an easy one, but it's not necessarily an easy one because they could easily do very well as well. But I just think
I think it's an easy flop in terms of if we're going to pick a. I think of all the big teams, I think they are the easiest one to see them flop. I'm not saying they will, but I think there's less question marks about you calling them a flop than any other big team. I would say personally.
Depends. If they lose all 3 games, they're flopped.
Of course. No, I don't understand. What are you saying? I'm saying I think if someone says Portugal's going to flop, I think there's less argument against it than any other big team you say we're going to flop. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a difficult group, and yeah, they would honestly they would do well to get out of the group, and obviously it's in their best interest to top their group as well, because obviously if they don't, then you play the winners of Group G, which is most likely to be Brazil from that group. And yeah, I think they go out to Brazil. So if they finish second, I think they're just out in the last 16. And again, that's an underachievement for Portugal. So they have to top their group. And that's in themselves is very difficult. So I think if they don't top the group, it could potentially be a very quick, swift exit, which is a flop for them. I don't see them doing very well.
Sammy says, I can't stand South America hype, man. The Copa America didn't even have co-commentators. It was a terrible tournament. But all right, finally we're gonna do them together. Golden Boot winner and Golden Ball winner. So the best player of the tournament. I'm going with Harry Kane, Golden Boot winner. That group.
Back to back.
Yeah, I'm going back to that group is so pants. That group is so pants. He should bag.
So pants.
Yeah, I hear you. But he should bag at least 6 goals in that group alone. I said no, not at least. He should bag 6 goals in that group alone. A hat trick, a 2 and a 1, or 3 2s. The only risk is that you get arrested for the last game, and then maybe not. But
you're not going your boy Kylian Mbappe.
They're going out in the group. See, I was gonna try to spread my bets in it. Let me go Mbappe in case they go far. And I thought, no, I'm sticking to my guns in it. If I think they're going out in the group, then they're going out in the group, innit? So I could have gone Mbappe. Argentina got an easy group that they should really go. But I could go with Messi, but Messi might not.
Neymar, nothing.
Messi might not be the main goal scorer, so I think they're going to share a few goals around the Argentina group. Brazil don't have no lines. Portugal.
Where's Norway here, man? It would have been easier to pick.
See, it could be Lukaku. Lukaku likes a stat pad. So that Canada and Morocco, he's going to try. He's going to pile on. But as soon as they get out of the group, he ain't doing nothing. Spain ain't got no players, no strikers. Germany ain't got no strikers. Memphis Depay, that's an option. Memphis Depay is an option. Netherlands, they play good attacking football. But I'm gonna go Kane, Golden Boot, and I'm gonna go Neymar, player of the tournament. There's the Neymar you were looking for, Kyle. Player of the tournament, Neymar. Go on, let's make it quick.
I'm going with Kylian Mbappe to get top goal scorer because I don't think they get out of the group. I think they'll sell through the group comfortably. Top the group, and Mbappe will, pick up the goals en route to losing to Argentina. And I think I'm going to have to go with the king, the GOAT, the man to unequivocally make his name in history and win his second golden ball, Lionel Messi.
Disgrace how he won it the first time.
Stop your nose.
Terrible in the knockout.
Messi's got bare goals here for Saudi Arabia.
Honestly, my decision is basically based on, because a lot of the times, right, people get a very good early start. We've seen in the last 3 World Cups, 2 of the 3 World Cups, Thomas Muller gets a very good start and gets a lot of his goals in the group stages. Again, Harry Kane got a lot of his goals in the group stages in the last World Cup. So in terms of picking the Golden Boot winner, it's for me generally it's kind of one after the group stages, especially if someone's ran away with it, because that means you're out of the group stages and you get at least a last 16, potentially a quarterfinal to bag yourself another 1 more goal or 2 more goals and say, yeah, I got the Golden Boot. So for me, I look at it and I just look at it and I think England and Argentina, 2 easiest groups for their main striker to score goals. And I think it will be Lautaro Martinez of Argentina, Golden Boot winner. And for the best player of the tournament, for me, genuine team that's going to go far. And for me, that's a toss-up between Brazil and Argentina. If it was a Brazilian player, I was going to pick Vinicius Jr. He is too cold, and I think he will play a massive part for Brazil. I think he will play better on this tournament than Neymar. I think he's got a bigger part to play.
I'll take it.
But the other option is, again, the Argentinian player, and I think a lot rests on Messi's shoulders. And if he is to win this, and if he's to, cement his place as the GOAT and win this World Cup, he's got to go huge. So I think it's going to be Messi. Golden Boot in Argentina and the Golden Ball, best player in Argentina as well. So Messi and Lautaro Martinez.
Not Julian Alvarez, no?
Nah. So that. Be lucky to even start, mate.
Javern, last word for you. Well,
I think Messi will have 20 goals. So top goal scorer. It's a tough one because I think either Brazil or Argentina are going to be in the final, but obviously they're going to face each other if they both top their group. So it's tough, man. It's tough because I was going to say Vinicius Jr. as player of the tournament, just to spread it even, just in case Argentina lose and Brazil win. I think it would be him. So I'm just going to spread it purely because I'm spreading it between those two because I'm almost certain that one of them are going to win it. I'm going to go Vinicius Jr. as player of the tournament.
Interesting. Right. That's that then. That is that. Check out on our Twitter. You'll see the predictions in nice format. Good luck to everyone in the sweepstake. Good luck to Jordan Shaqiri, Granit Xhaka, and boy over in Switzerland. Should be in Qatar now, actually. Get your ass to Qatar, actually. If you're in Switzerland already, you've got a problem. But yeah, that's been our predictions. That's been our sweepstake. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on all the audio. I'm going to go catch up on what Ronaldo has been saying to Piers, throwing my bald-headed manager under the bus. How dare he, as he prepares to cement his name as the second greatest player of all time in the World Cup this year. Drop your predictions below. Winners, dark horses, flop of the tournament in terms of a team, player of the tournament, and golden boot winner. Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, and we will see you very, very soon.
Come on.